The easiest way to grow on YouTube is to select a niche or YouTube channel audience that allows you to easily connect with those individuals. And yet, sadly for many, the reality is they upload video after video for years, never really achieving any measurable result. This is Logan, and he struggled for years.
I messed with that channel for a lot of years, and like I said, I made over 400 videos on that channel.
Can you imagine spending so much time and energy and never really creating something that mattered? And sadly, in time, Logan became desperate.
The struggles I was going through, I was sort of desperate to try to find some success, and I made some very bad decisions.
So if you want success, then this video, I really want to encourage you to pay attention, because there's so many nuggets on how you can move forward, select the right niche for you, and really kick some serious YouTube butt. And that process begins by really identifying good and bad advice, because sadly there's so much of it out there.
So I ended up deleting all of the videos. That came as a recommendation from another person who said if I got rid of everything off of the channel and let the channel sit for a while and then started uploading again, it would be kind of like a fresh start, but without having to start a new channel.
Fact of the matter is, there is so much advice out there that is plain wrong, and it's bad, and it won't help you to move forward. In fact, it'll slow your progress down, because you'll be focused on things that can never help you achieve the results you're after. And the easiest way to move forward again is by selecting the right YouTube channel audience. And I've got about 5 or 6 things that can help you to do just that. In fact, Logan recently just pivoted, started a brand new channel, and these are his results.
And then the views just sort of started coming with the second video. There were lots of comments. There were people talking in the comments amongst themselves. And then I decided to upload the third video, and the same thing happened with that one. And then on the fourth video, things really took off.
And what I know beyond a shadow of a doubt is every single YouTuber who's uploading on a regular basis has a successful channel within them. Now, to be fair, it might take you 2 weeks, 2 months, or maybe 2 years like Logan. Pay attention to this video and you'll get there so much faster. So do this, click on the subscribe and/or like button, and let's jump in. And whether you use these 5 or 6 steps to pivot the channel you have or to actually start a brand new channel, this process begins with item number 1, which is really getting clear on what success means to you, what it looks like, what you want to accomplish. For so many YouTubers, it's just views, it's an audience, it's creating content that they're excited about, and yet for so many, it's money. So 1, get clear on how important money is, and even more important, how much are you willing to do for that money? Are you willing to coach people? Are you willing to create your own merchandise or your own programs? How about affiliate marketing? Now, one of the things we're going to talk about as we move forward is trying to figure out how to create income streams. But next off, we need to talk about being creative and doing what inspires you, or building an audience. Because again, this is really important. A lot of people, they want it both ways. They want to grow a huge audience, but they just want to create whatever. And that's really not the way to move forward. If you're hell-bent, if you absolutely have to grow a channel, then you want to take cues from channels and videos that have done well. And item number 2 is what matters most to you in terms of the result that you want to achieve. You want to work backwards. You want to stop yourself and you want to think, okay, these are the things that I want to achieve in 6 months, a year, 2 years down the road. For example, when I started, I knew I wanted to write a book, I wanted to speak on stages, I wanted to have my own coaching program, and I did all of those things over time, and they were also connected to that money part. You see what I'm saying? So you want to think, if money is important, just what are you willing to do to get that money? What are some ways in which you can generate that money? 1, for example, affiliate marketing. Are you willing to be an affiliate for various products and services? Number two is, what about merchandise? Would you like to create your own merchandise? Now, this is really important. If your channel is more entertainment based, then you can sell a lot of merch as long as you have the audience to back that up. But if you're more based on the business side of things, how-to information, you probably won't make much on merchandise, but you could make a lot of money with affiliate offers and your own products or services. And then item number three is getting clear on potential channel niches, target audiences you might want to focus on. You can begin by careers you've had in the past. List them all out on a piece of paper so you can look at it over the days that follow. You want it to be physical, again, a piece of paper, a notepad, so you can refer to it and you can let your subconscious mind wander. Do the same thing with any odd jobs you've had. Think, is this odd job connected with something that people search for? Like, I'm thinking about, I grew up in Lake Minnetonka, and if I worked at a cabin resort where people fish, that could be kind of the backdrop for a really cool YouTube channel about fishing and outdoors and resorts and so on. So just try not to limit yourself by thinking, oh, that won't work. Just write down any jobs, careers, etc. that you've had to begin the process of dreaming up great channel ideas. Another one is hobbies. Now this one is super powerful because people turn to YouTube so often to learn about possible hobbies they can begin or to dive deeper with the hobbies they're already vested in. Now, if you've been painting for years and years, I bet you could share lots of ideas about how to paint a beautiful picture, or maybe you can create videos about acrylic versus watercolor. And again, anytime you're spending time gaining skills and abilities, that's really great for basing a channel around one that you can use to move forward and get fantastic results. And then there's one other thing I want you to think about when you're listing out all these possible things that could turn into a YouTube channel. And that's skills that you have. Like maybe you're great with Excel. I'm great with cameras, right? So that's something I learned over time, and it just goes to show you, I want to encourage you, you do not have to be an expert. You do not have to be all encompassing with this thing. All you need to do is share your experience with something you're passionate about. So don't get hung up with, oh, I'm not good enough, smart enough, I don't have these expert skills, because what really is expert anyway? All people want to do is find someone they like, know, and or trust that they can hang out with for 10 minutes, watch a video, and you don't have to have some PhD. Item number 4 is super powerful. You want to make sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that the niche you choose, the audience that you're targeting, is truly an audience. Lifestyle is not a niche. It's a license to just do whatever and think you've got a niche. It isn't. Instead, I want you to focus on finding 5 channels that are all covering really the same type of information. You could take a video title from one channel, pop it into another channel, and it would work out. And I want you to really gain inspiration from these 5 channels in a number of different ways so you can move forward with topic ideas, video ideas, so you can move forward with understanding how channels are monetizing and making money. Now, this can be kind of confusing, especially when you've never chosen a specific niche. But the more you really break down, number one, what is the niche? And then who are the audience members? Right? What does that target audience look like? What keeps them up at night? How old are they? Are they primarily female or male? Is it a split? Is it about 50-50? What are they excited to learn? What are they excited to experience? The more you really focus and ponder and gain information about the audience, the better off you'll be. And that's why focusing on 5 channels that are all having the results that you want, right? That are all doing the thing that you want to do, and they have really great results, is going to be so helpful. Now do this. I want to mention a few things. Number one, your results are not going to be based on you made the same video as a successful channel, because that successful channel has been building that audience for years. almost always, that successful channel has created an ability to communicate in a way that the audience really loves and they dig. So you want to be clear on that. That is the number one skill that all YouTubers want to possess. An ability to communicate in a fun and engaging way that keeps viewers engaged and watching longer. Now, when you get started, if you've never been on camera, it's gonna take some time. Allow yourself some time. Give yourself the freedom to learn and improve. Every time you make a video, look at it a few days later and say, you know, this was a great video. I'm proud of what I've done, but what is the one thing I can improve? How is the audio, the lighting, the editing, and most important, how is my delivery? That is, how am I communicating on camera? The more you do this, the more you'll be able to grow and improve. And I want you to do one other thing with those 5 channels I mentioned. Do this. I dare you. If you truly want to grow, I want you to pay attention to the first videos on a specific channel compared to the last videos, because I bet that's kind of what you look at. You're looking at the results a YouTuber has gained over years of experience, time, trial, error, moving forward, making mistakes, and so on. But if you go back and you look at that first video, it's going to help you gain clarity on they absolutely had a journey and they grew along the way. And that's exactly what I want you to think about so you can do the same thing. Now, there's one last thing. It is the most important thing. Now, a lot of people just answer this like it's off the cuff. They know. Item number 6 is, what is your unique value? This is critically important. When people say, oh, it's funny gameplay footage. Are you serious? Is that really unique? It's so common. Every single gamer on the planet is trying to be funny and different. Dr. Disrespect has done the thing. Nobody is like him. Now, here's the good news. As long as you're on camera, you're striving to improve your delivery, these things will come, and over time, you will develop your own unique style of communicating, talking, what you say, your own merchandise, like smash the publish button. This is a great example, this merch. Smash the publish button, because I'm excited for you to move forward and grow your audience. And yet so many YouTubers are all about smashing the like button, which is something for them. Do you know what I mean? So as you develop your own style, as you put yourself out there, as you strive to improve the things that matter, the things we spoke about, you will develop your own unique video style. It'll separate you from everybody else, and then you'll have a destination YouTube channel. But there's even this other one thing that'll help you get fantastic results, and it's really understanding the YouTube algorithm, and this video here will cover that thing. Check that video out. You dig?